So, friends, welcome to another episode of Saturday Wisdom, and thank you for being with me. While several erudite and intelligent in the society have taken to wading in the controversy on Hinduism and Hindutva, on my part, spoke to you last week about different facets of both Hinduism and Hindutva. There were several references to Dharma or Hindu Dharma in that presentation. Today, I will tell you about what Dharma is and how I understand it or how I perceive it. Dharma for Hindus is a religious and moral law governing individual conduct and is one of the four means and ends of life. It means righteousness or the practice of moral values, artha or prosperity and economic values, kama or pleasure, love and psychological values, and moksha or liberation and spiritual values. Dharma for a Hindu is not a religion. It is much more than a religion. There is no appropriate equivalent word of dharma in the English language. The word religion, as we all know, is derived from relegate, and relegation means pushing to a lower level. If we accept this premise, then religion would mean one which is pushed to a lower level. This is not the spirit of Dharma as we must understand. In fact, Dharma elevates us to a higher plane. Dharma is used with different meanings in different holy texts, of which I'll come to later. However, we must understand the scope of Dharma in order to understand Dharma itself. An all-pervasive Brahman alone permeates the entire universe of animate and inanimate objects. The Brahman is in its audible form is Om. Four inseparable elements in this supreme Brahman are Vishwa, Tejasa, Prajna and Turiya. Till we attain the state of consciousness or Turyavastha, we will not understand the true meaning of Dharma. Turyavastha is a state of meditation or the attainment of a state of Sthita Prajna. Turyavastha is the fourth state where we are not affected by the surroundings. This is beyond the three states of wakefulness or Jagratavastha, deep sleep, Prajnavastha, a transcendental state of consciousness, and dream or the Swapnavastha. Let's see what Dharma means in the context of a society. In the process, I will take you through several facets of Dharma. Dhru, dharayati, means to bear or to support. The word Dharma has been derived from the root. Dhru, dharati lokan dhriyate punyah atmabhi iti va dharmaha. This means Dharma is dharati lokan dhriyate, that which sustains the people, or punyatma bhihi iti va dharmaha, that which is adopted by meritorious souls. In Mahabharata, Karna Parva, we have another important facet of dharma described to us. Dharanat dharma mityahu dharmo dharayati prajaha. Dharma is dharanat. Dharma mityahu, what nurtures the subjects, and dharmo dharayati prajaha. In turn, it supports the society. Let's see another facet of dharma. Dharanat dharma ityahu dharmena vidhrutaha prajaha. Yasmat dharayate sarvam trailokyam sacharacharam. Dharanat dharma ityahu. Due to its quality of dharana, to bear, to nurture, it is called dharma. Dharmena vidhrutaha prajaha. Subjects are therefore nurtured through dharma. Dharanat dharma ityahu dharmena vidhrutaha prajaha. Yasmat dharayate sarvam trailokyam sacharacharam. Yasmat dharayate sarvam. As a result, the entire universe containing Trilokyam, the three worlds, is Sacharacharam, supported by dharma. Dharanade dusham cha evam adharmena rajjayana prajaha tasmat dharanam iti yuktam sa dharma iti nishchayaha. Dharanad dusham cha eva, by controlling the enemy, adharmena rajjayana prajaha, the adharma, unrighteousness, and tasmat dharanam iti yuktam, by adhering to the law, that is dharma, sa dharma iti nishchayaha, that this is confirmed. By controlling the enemy, the adharma, and by adhering to the law, that is dharma, the people and the society will be supported, and that this fact is confirmed. What we understand from the above is that dharma will support its people and the society if the people and the society adhere to dharma in living. Let's see dharma in the context of an individual and what Mahabharata says. Prabhavartaya bhutanam dharma pravachanam krutam yasyat prabhava samyuktaha sadharma iti nishchayaha. Dharma pravachanam krutam. The sole aim with which dharma is advocated is to prabhavartaya bhutanam, bring about the evolution of individuals. The doctrine further preaches yasyat prabhava samyuktam, that which is able to bring about evolution. Sadharma iti nishchayaha is called dharma, and such is confirmed. We must follow always dharma, or our life must be of dharma charana during the entire course of our life. By doing so, we enhance our internal energy, so we attain positivity in life after death. Then reaching higher planes of truth like the Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, or becoming one with the God or the cosmos will not be difficult. Simply put, what dharma does is, it liberates us from ignorance. Where did we get the ignorance from? We are all trapped in three gunas, like sattva, goodness, calmness, being in harmony; rajas, passion, activity and movement; and tamas, ignorance, inertia and laziness. For true liberation, we must eschew all the gunas, and only then a path to salvation will be visible. Having understood dharma in the context of society and an individual, we will now see how it relates both the society and the individual. In the words of Adi Shankaracharya, Jagataha sthiti karanam praninam sakshat abhyudaya nishcheya saheturya sadharmaha. Jagataha sthiti karanam praninam. Dharma is that which accomplishes the three tasks of sakshat abhyudaya, exceptional administration of the entire world, nishreya sehutarya, bringing about the world progress of every living being and causing spiritual progress, and sadharmaha, attaining moksha. We have been speaking of dharma. What then is adharma? I'll try explaining adharma with a very interesting analogy coming from Advaita Vedanta. Simply put, dharma is agraha and adharma is duragraha. Is it possible that dharma is actually adharma and adharma is dharma? All that is needed is a contextual setting. It is said, dharma done with a depraved mind is adharma, and adharma done for a noble cause is dharma. Very, very interesting. It actually means telling a lie for the sake of saving a life in distress is also dharma. Right? Interesting. What then is Sanatana Dharma? Let's also clear a few misunderstandings built around Sanatana Dharma. Sana atanoti iti sanatanaha. Sana is eternal and atanoti is attaining. Therefore, Sanatana means that which makes you attain the eternal. Sana atanoti iti sanatanaha. Further, Sanatano nityanutanaha means that which is always new and hence eternal. It has no beginning, no end, and is always new, the Adi Dharma. Another way of looking at Sanatana is by understanding the first part of the word Sana. It means the present. Sana means the present. And Atana means that which has no body, or that which is beyond the concept of time, which means it is Brahman, or the ultimate truth. Hence, Sanatana also means the ultimate truth. There is also a Veda Dharma or Vedic Dharma that we must understand. Vid in Sanskrit is to understand. Veda is derived from Vid. Veda means knowledge. In the present context of defining Dharma, it refers to the knowledge of the soul, the realization of the God, or the spiritual experiences. Where does Dharma actually come from? What are its manifestations? Let's explore how Dharma evolves through various Hindu texts and scriptures, and there are various references in Mahabharata and other texts describing Dharma. Chatro dharmo yadi devat pravruttaha paschad anye seshabhutascha dharmaha. Chatro dharmo yadi devat pravruttaha. The original Dharma was created by or from the Supreme Being or God. Chatro dharmo yadi devat pravruttaha. Paschat anya shesha bhutascha dharmaha. All other manifestations came about later. You must have heard Dharmo Narayana Smrutaha. which means dharma is Narayana or God. However, dharma of God cannot have different identities. Hence there is only one dharma, and that is Sanatana Dharma or the Adi Dharma. Dharma may have been described in scriptures, but Brahman illuminates those scriptures. Dharma is not for developing intelligence, it is for developing character. As given in Mahabharata, Anushasana Parva, Agamanam hi sarvesham achara shreshta uchyate. Agamanam hi sarvesham achara shreshta uchyate. When compared with all the knowledge, good conduct means achara is considered to be superior, shreshta uchyate, because dharma is based on achars or conduct. Achara prabhavo dharmo dharmat ayur vivardate. When a man abides by achara dharma, achara prabhavo dharmo, his life is prolonged, ayur vivardate. In Valmiki Ramayana, Aranyakanda, one finds another reference to dharma. Dharmat artha prabhavati, dharmat prabhavate sukham. Dharmena labhate sarvam dharmasaramidam jagat. Dharmat artha prabhavati, dharmat prabhavate sukham. Dharmena labhate sarvam dharmasaramidam jagat. Dharmat artha prabhavati, dharmat prabhavate sukham. Dharma bestows wealth as well as happiness. Dharmena labhate sarvam. In fact, everything can be acquired through dharma. Dharmasaramidam jagat. The entire universe sustains itself on dharma. In Mahabharata, again, in Swarga Arohana Parva, we can find Urdhva Bahur Viromyesha Nacha Kachit Shunoti Me Dharmat Arthascha Kamascha Sakimartham Na Sevyate. Sage Vyasa says, Urdhva Bahur, with my arms raised, Viromyesha, I am lamenting. Nacha Kachit Shunoti Me, yet no one listens to me. Dharmat arthascha kamascha. Dharma accomplishes both earning of wealth and fulfillment of desires. Sakimartham na sevyate. Then why do you not abide by dharma? Ashtanga Hridaya Sutrasthana tells us, Sukhartaha sarvabhutanam mataha sarvaha pravruttayah sukham cha na vina dharmat tasmat dharma paro bhavet. Sukhartaha sarvabhutanam mataha sarvaha pravruttayah. All the actions, mataha, of living beings, sarvabhutanam, are for attaining happiness, sukhartaha. However, there is no happiness without dharma. Tasmat dharma paro bhavet. Hence abide by dharma always. Sukham cha na vina dharmat. In Mahabharata, Vana Parva tells us, Dharma eva hato hanti dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Dharma eva hato hanti. Those who do not follow dharma are destroyed. Dharmo rakshati rakshita. Those following dharma are protected by dharma. Srimad Bhagavad Gita tells us, Swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Swalpam alpasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Even if dharma is followed to a small extent, swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat, it protects from larger danger. Further, Gita tells us, Dharmena eva jagat surakshitamidam dharmo dharat dharakaha. Dharmat dastu na kinchit asti bhuvane dharmaya tasmai namaha. Dharmenaiva jagat surakshitamidam. The world remains safe if everyone abides by dharma. Dharmo dharah dharakaha. That is why dharma is said to be the main supporter of earth. Dharma dastu na kinchit asti bhuvane. There is nothing more ethical than dharma in this world. Dharmaya tasmai namaha. Hence I pay obeisance to that dharma. It is also said, adharma eva moolam sarvaroganam. Adharma eva moolam sarvaroganam. We will fall sick if we do not follow our dharma. Unrighteousness is the root cause of all diseases. Whereas there are three categories of diseases, such as adhibhautik, adidaivik, and adharmik. Adhibhautik are due to the physical causes. Adidaivik occur due to lack of respect to nature. And adharmik are due to negative energies. Moving further, in Mahabharata, Anushasana Parva tells us, Dharma eko manushyanam sahaya paralaukikaha. Dharma alone is the companion of man, both during living and also after death. Dharma eko manushyanam sahaya paralaukikaha. In Mahabharata, Udyoga Parva, it tells us, Yato dharmas tato jayaha. Wherever there is dharma, there is victory. If everyone complies with the teachings of dharma, nature will become favorable to human happiness. Like Hinduism is a way of life, Hindutva is its manifestation. Similarly, dharma is the truth and dharmi is its manifestation. Like it is inseparable in the earlier, it is inseparable in the later. Friends, I have taken you through the path of dharma and hope it makes some sense to you. We are privileged and blessed to have been born on this Punya Bhumi. Thank you, Namaskar and Dhanyavad. Take care and stay safe. I'll be back the next Saturday with another episode of mine that I believe will be interesting to you.